What's up everyone, it's Techniques Official here, and in this video, this is the video of PHP series that I have been making of news website. And previously we just discussed about PHP history, PHP, and we cover how you can print hello world using PHP. And in this video, we're gonna be creating UI. We are making the navbar with PHP type components, like the component we make in React. If you don't know React, please check my React courses, link in the description. And if you like the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you love the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you will join into our content, join us. Okay, so hit the notification bell icon if you want to notify whenever we upload new video. So let's get started and let's go into the desktop. So after going into the desktop, if you remember, previously we have created the folder called something into the jam and htdocs. I can't remember that. Okay, so let's create new folder. If you have created previously, don't make new folder. If you want to work in that folder, you can see the word. I am making new folder called phpyt, same as I named before. Let's open into the code. Let's close this out. Did I close? I didn't. So that folder is being opened into the code, and inside that folder, let's open terminal. If you have Visual Studio as your code editor, you can just hit Control and backticks shortcut key for opening the terminal. If you are using something else, please open terminal. But if you are, make sure if you are using command prompt cmd, you can see I just got into the command prompt and I can't hit the command called clear. Just go to the PowerShell. If you have installed PowerShell in your window, it's going to be into the PowerShell. Just add command, make the folder called backend, specify the command, database, assets. After assets, you create includes, and then what you will include more. Okay, so yeah, let's create this folder. Let's minimize this with let's minimize that terminal by hitting the Control and backtick shortcut key. Let's make the folder called file called index.php. This file is going to render into the browser. Let's open the browser and go to the localhost / that folder name. Now this file is being called into the browser, but make sure you have to start XAMPP Apache server. Okay, let's go to XAMPP and let's start the Apache server, and you can check by hitting hello world into the website. You can see hello world is being printed, but this is only the plain text. Now what we have to do is let's go into the includes and create header.php, and let's create another folder called file called footer.php. Inside header.php, let's hit exclamation. If you are using Visual Studio Code, the image is going to generate the boilerplate of HTML for you. Let's name the tech news as the title. Here let's what we'll do is let's cut this body and HTML part from here to here and save this out. Let's go into the index.php. You have to do is PHP, start the PHP tags. Yeah, you do know how to start PHP tags, and then say include. It is into the includes folder, and then that is header.php, and there is a folder called footer.php. Let's save and hit reload. Let's specify dot here because we didn't specify dot here. Let's save, reload. You can see now the text is being printed into the Chrome. Let's go into the header.php. Let's create the nav. Let's go create navbar. Inside navbar we are going to have the container, and we're going to have the class of word calls. We should have category. Let's inside container you will have the navbar itself. Okay, so let's make this the class of title text, and then here let's give the text of tech news available. Let's make only tech news. Okay, let's not say available because it is always available. And then let's create UL. Let's create inside UL. Let's create li times a, that will create 3 times. And then here what I need to do is let's create home. Let's go create about, and let's create contact. Instead of creating home, I will create info because we don't need home. If we specify here a tag, let's go. Now if I save and reload, I'm going to see this navbar, but this styling is pretty weird and this is not looking good. Let's go into the assets folder. Let's make a folder called style. Inside assets, make sure assets selected. If you are using Visual Studio Code, make the folder called image because we are going to store the image here. Let's make the folder called video. Not videos, but okay. So let's say sorry for that, videos. And then inside assets folder, make the folder called app. this will have the JavaScript files or the Ajax jQuery files. Let's make a folder called jQuery because we're going to use that jQuery. Let's make JS. No, let's name this jQuery. Okay, let's name this jQuery. Let's give the name like this. Okay, I'm not getting the material icon. If you don't know what is meant by that icon, just go into the color node. You can see file icon theme and you can choose material icon theme. If you have installed extension from here, just search icon theme and install the icon from here. Okay, so that's it. Now what we are going to do is inside the assets folder we will have the main.css folder, and then inside header let's import that CSS. Okay, dot slash, we have to go one route back and dot slash, and then inside assets we're going to have the folder called styles. Inside styles we'll have main.css. Go to main.css, make the margin for all, box sizing of border box, let's say. Go to there and reload. The style applied properly, it will going to work, but there is something error. Let's go into the header.php. Let's not specify this. If I reload, assets slash style slash main.css, is it being rendered? So you can see the requested URL was not found in the server because we are doing something mistake here. We are inside the includes folder. Let's go into the back and then inside assets folder there is the folder called styles styles, and then we have main.css. If I reload again, I am getting 404, but it is pretty correct. Let's do assets styles slash main.css. What if I do this? Will it gonna work? Yeah, this gonna work. Why this will work is this header.php is being rendered into the index.php, so you need to specify the target using the index.php file type, because that is into the root directory. That's why we just use that. Okay, so now let's go into the style part and let's style a bit. Let's split this out and let's hide this over here with the shortcut key called Ctrl B. Let's go into header. Inside header, what you need to do is specify the body, and then let's enable scrolling, smooth, font family of sans serif, background of, let's make background of, I do have this color picker application installed in my PC. If you haven't installed that application, you make sure to install that, because this is so cool application that allows us to copy the color code. Let's give the background color of this, let's say, let's minimize this out, sorry for that. If I go to here and if I reload, now you can see the style, but that doesn't look that much great. Color should be white. Let's make that. If I reload, that is not going to work because we need to specify color for this. If I reload this, now you can see. But if you don't want to specify the default color of white, you don't have to do that. Okay, I will do because my background is a bit weird type color. Okay, let's install navbar. Go to nav. Inside navbar, what you need to do is display a flex. Yeah, we have container and category. Let's copy this URL from here. Let's go into here, paste it over here. Let's make this static category. Later on we'll be making category from the database. After education, what you need to specify other categories. Let's say coding. Let's say check reload. It will take that, but we don't want to do that. Display flex, we don't want to do that. Line item subsender, justify content of sender, and then fix direction of column, because I don't want that to be stacked over each other. Inside navbar, we have the div called class container. Let's keep the class called nav container. Let's say, make sure that if you are using a CSS, make sure the class are different from each and every component. But if you are using CSS, you can make that navbar means, I mean to say, you can go from different component too, but I'm not using that. Nav, and then here I have nav container. It's a nav container. I will say display of flex. If I reload, you can say I'm getting display of flex. Let's say nav, inside nav container I have title text. I have title text. Inside title text I will do width of 40%. Text align of center. It is not taking. Let's give the background because it is not taking. Let's give the width of 100%. If I reload now, you can see that is being aligned. Text align center. Inside here I will say display flex align, just so I can align it horizontally. I reload this. Now justify content of center. If you don't want to watch this styling part, you can skip the video, but make sure to create this, okay, because we are going to use that for our application. So title text is bit cool, but I don't like this what it's called, color. Let's go copy this color code. If you haven't installed this application, you can simply install, and instead of background grid, I'll say background of this. Yeah, that is looking great. And let's copy this. Instead of title text, what I have is dual, and then display of flex, align item of center, justify content of reflexing in. If I save this, I just got some error here. Flex not en but end. Save, reload. You can see now. Cool, but let's add padding to the height to the map. Okay, let's add height of 10 px. Let's save, reload. Cool, looking great. Let's install a bit more. Let's install a list style. Here, give the list style of none. Okay, so here or here, style of none. Style of none. Inside here, paste a tag ul lia. Text decoration of none. So reload this, you can see text decoration gone, this style gone. Here, what you need to do is ul will take width of 60%. Okay, not 50 but 60. I save, reload. You can see now flex end is time. Inside the list we will specify width of 90% and margin 0 auto, because we have to center it horizontally. It is a bit cool, but I don't like that. What if we remove this? No, this is not looking great. Let's give the margin auto. Let's give 10 pixel, 0 pixel for board down and 10 pixel. I save this. Oh, sorry, I have to do other 10 pixel, 0 pixel, auto. I save this. Why do I need to make this 10 pixel? Okay, let's make it 0. Okay, let's remove this margin. Let's say reload. Instead I will add margin here. Margin of top and bottom 2 pixel, left and right 10 pixel. If I said, it will say it will looks like the border, but inside list style, let's add the padding. Top and bottom 0, left and right 20 pixel. That's it. Yes, now it is looking cool. But why the background is not being applied into that? Let's cut this from here. Let's paste it over nav. And if I reload this, you will see that. But you need to make this not this, but nav as height 10 px. Can see looking great, but let's install some more. Nav dot category. Let's make it nav category. Okay, just so we will not mess up with this style. inside here, let's copy this. Let's copy this whole out. Let's make another inside here. Make UL display flex, align item of center, justify content of center. Let's increase the height for navbar. Let's make it 15 pixels. What I need to do now is let's copy the style of this color. No, this color. Let's copy the style of this color. Let's copy the code. Inside category, let's make the background of that. What if I paste and if I reload this, I'm going to see this. Boom. But I don't want that to look. I have to start the speed. Margin 0. What I need to do is with 100%. Set this. Reload. Did I add for navbar? You can see flex direction and justify content center. Let's make this instead of center, let's make flex end. And then inside container, margin button of margin auto. Let's make margin auto. It will going to get the style that. If you don't know about CSS, please make sure to learn my CSS course. Inside here UL, let's copy. Let's paste it over. I have this style, and then let's copy this. Inside this style, I have a here text decoration. None. I say this. I reload. You can see this style text decoration will gone. List style none. I save this. The list style will gone away. Inside list, okay, make sure inside A you add margin top and bottom of 5 pixel and left and right of 10 pixel. You that's your choice how you style it. I think the 5 pixel is so less. Okay, so margin top and bottom is not being added. Let's add this here. Top and bottom should be 10 pixel and left and right should be auto. Let's increase the height. Let's keep the height, okay, not that. Height of 5 years. Set this. And then the just so I can align it vertically. Let's keep the hover class. Background should be that upper color, okay. Background back. Instead of adding margin, let's add adding top and bottom of 5 pixel, left and right of 10 pixel, 15 pixel. That's it. Let's cut that. I reload now. Okay, that's it. Let's add transition. All 0.2 second is in out. Itself reload, and you can see the transition. Let's make 0.1 second just so I can. Cool. Hover. Let's make the class for active. After hover, we'll make the active. Make sure if you don't create active before hover, okay. Color make white. Reload. You can see when you click that, it will make the color of white. Okay. Inside the what it's called this component, okay, that is title text. Where is that? Let's increase the font size of 25 pixel. You can see I get big tech news. and then here we do have our header ready. Now what I need to do is create footer. Let's go to footer.php. Here after, before the body, create footer. Inside footer you will create container, you will create container. Inside container let's create op, and let's create, simply copy this, make down. Inside op, make right, what you will write is copy right %, copy again all very reserved, copyright 2022 because this is the 2022 all right reserved. Give the arf tag and then take news, sorry, let's say if I load, I'm going to this, if 2022 will be after of this copy. So reload. Cool, very cool. This should be into the bottom. We'll make that later on. Okay, so copyright all right reserved. And what will have the other footer example? Let's go. Let's see one of these images. We should have social media icon. We just have imported the, let's go into the Fontosum icon. Fontosum, if you don't know what is Fontosum, that is the website that will give you the font with their using the tag specifying complexity. I just close that out. Company name like this. We'll create this type of footer. Okay, go to, if you haven't signed up to the Fontosum, just sign up and they will give you the default kit. I have named that kit as an kit. I will copy that and paste into the navbar. Let's go header. Let's go paste it over here, and you can use that icon, their icon. Okay, inside down what I will create is create double container, right and left and right, no name 20, let's say. Inside right I will create the social media icon. I said this, if I reload, not in here but in here, I'm going to see the Facebook icon here, and you can see the text being printed on. Inside text, this should be into the paragraph tag. Let's simply copy this out, make the paragraph, and then make the class of S4, and this should be company name, tech news where niche. So this is I load. You can see tech news niche all. This is we haven't installed yet. Let's go duplicate this. Instead of Facebook, we'll say Instagram. Instead of that, we'll say YouTube, GitHub. If you don't know what is GitHub, please check out what is. So please search what is GitHub. If I load this, 1 2 3 4 5 and 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, correct. But we need to install the footer. Let's not do it like this. Okay, just go to the where that styling was. After everything, let's create footer and make this position of fixed. Okay, and then give the position of fixed bottom of 0. Right, if I set this, if I reload, you'll see the footer will go into the bottom. Let's make that for navbar too. Navbar position fixed. Let's say position of sticky, top 0. That will do the same work, but it will create something. Well, you will later know. Okay, let's copy this code. Copy. Let's go. Come. Just background. You can see that background, but it is not taking full width. Let's give the width of 100%, and then padding of top and bottom 30 pixels, not 30, 50 pixels. Left and right of 50 and 40 pixels. If you want to create responsive, you can create that too, but I am not going to do in this tutorial. Footer. Inside footer we have the class called footer container. If I just go here and then let's say footer container. Inside footer container we do have up and down. The footer container, what I need to do is display text. IC, JCC, X, DC, flex direction of column. You can see, good, cool. What we have inside the footer container is dot footer container dot down display flex. Press here, reload. What I'm going to say is this. Okay, this is cool. What I need to do now is inside down there is left and right. Inside down, make display flex left. Let's copy this out. Let's make that right. Let's keep the width of 50%. Sorry for that. Let's give the width 50% to this too. Should I say? Let's give the width this for 70%. Let's give this for 30%. Let's have reload. Get this. Cool. Very, very cool. Inside dot right, what you need to do is let's give the background. Right, just so we can see how much width, where is it. Let's add display flex, align item of center, justify content of center, and then what we'll do is copy this out, copy, and go to I, and then font size of 30 pixels. If I save this now, I'm getting error now. You can see cool. If I save and reload, let's inside right. What you need to do is inside right, flex direction of column, flex BC. Now make this inside dot id file load, flex direction of column, justify content of flex start. I said now I should see, no sorry, that should be center, but this should be flexing. Social medias. And then it is looking good, but what I need to do is add some padding. 5 pixel. I want that padding. Oh sorry, not in right, but make this into the p tag. p.info. If this is the bootstrap class. p.info. This is the style part, guys. You can watch this, but font size of 30 pixels. Give the icon, not dot icon, but dot icon. And then inside right, what we have is dot info, and then margin bottom of 10 pixel. If I set this filter, now you can see I'm getting this. But what you need to do is you need to create IRF tag, make replicate 5 times. What you need to do, just cut this out, paste it over here, 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 cut this out, paste it over there. Now save. Let's get rid of this white space. If I reload, now this is the link. Okay, you can see when I click, the browser will reload. Margin of top and bottom 2 pixels, left and right 5 pixels. I save this. It looks like this. Now what I need to do is add an icon. Let's add dot icon. Sorry, I to hover. So save this, reload this out. You can see I'm getting this, and then reload is in. height. Let's go footer of footer container and of you guys can see this. Now you need to style this text. What you need to do is go into down. Where is that down? Down dot right, not right but down dot left. Let's copy this out. Inside down dot left we do have is h4. So let's give the margin top and bottom 10 pixel, left and right 0. So save reload and see I am getting this cool effect. Text decoration, underline, I save reload. You can see I am getting underline, but true if I say this, no. Text decoration. Let's remove this text decoration from here because we don't need that. The styling part is, let's go into this navbar, and I don't like this color bit. Let's make it gray. Now it is cool. Now we did the styling part in this video. Let's style it this okay. Let's go into here. We style this, we style that. Let's go here. Let's copy that out. Color should be royal blue. If I say reload, I'm going to see this. Text decoration. Okay. So we did the style part in this video. Later on we are going to style the other part. Okay, so make sure to watch this video. Let's add this shadow into the navbar. Drop shadow, box shadows, not sizing, 0 pixel, 10 pixel, 15 pixel, 10 pixel, 15 pixel, RGB, Hmm. 0.5. I want to add that padding into this text also because it is not looking that I have added padding. Inside navbar, inside nav category. Where is nav category? Padding top and bottom of 10 pixel. Left and 10 pixel. Let's say reload. Now you can see it adds 10 pixel, but let's increase the navbar width of 15 px. If I reload this, 20. Right, is it looking good? Is it nice? We style a part and we did a great style here. So let's in this tutorial let's not give the margin of 10 because I'm not liking that. Okay, so let's reduce the padding. Okay, padding of nav category, let's say 5. Reload. Now it is looking great. So styling is a part, and I will end this video up here. If you want to see more coding like tutorials like this, in next video what we are going to do is getting the making the about contact info page, 3 page. Okay, about contact and info page, and then this category, and then home page will created later on. And then I did some mistake here. Yeah, did you notice? Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix that into this. Okay, so let's create form here. Let's fix that quick. Here we need to have input, type of text, and name of e. That will be the source. And then let's give the class of source. And then let's give the placeholder of button, and should be submit. I'm going to see this button here. Inside nav category, let's make display effects. If I save this, let's wrap this into the div. Now you can see that is wrapped into the div. You can see. Now style this form div. Okay. What do you have form div? Let's give the margin right of auto. Let's save this. Okay, so let's not add the margin right into here. Let's inside auto here, margin left. Let's contrast if I load. What I need to do is I need to make this. Let's go into here, justify content. That's it. Now looking great. Let's style the input field. Form div. You can see the form div is taking all the part. Inside form div we have input. Inside form div we have the input class of source. Let's make this if I don't specify this background white, that is going to be transparent. You can see that transparent. Outline should be 0, none, border should be none. That's it. You can see there is only search icon here, and then what you need to do is not search input placeholder white. What I need to do is make color of white. Style the button, type button submit. Let's add the hover style. Let's make what? Let's make the color of royal blue. If I reload this, I'm going to see the school royal blue icon. In the input field, what I need to do is border bottom, add border bottom. 1 pixel solid white. If I save this, reload. You can see I'm getting that. Looking great. Okay. Search here, search bar. Okay, so yeah, I will end up the tutorial right here. I created header and then footer in this page, in this video. So in next video we are going to be creating about page, info page, contact us page, and a lot of UI page. Yeah, it's been quite long of creating video. Currently it's 2:30 AM and I feel sleepy. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, please don't forget the like button, and if you want to see the more videos like this, please don't forget the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and then you will never miss any update. Let's see you in next video. Have a good day, guys.